Maringanyoba, Bujy mina. All night.
No, definitely. We was about picking the short ones, then you find them there under you.
Endo Barmeni.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Well, I think you usually press that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. How we've missed you guys. Hey, so I kind of missed you for the first time ever. Hey, so
first time, man, I missed everyone. Mash is here, everybody's here. Missed everyone, man.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Ghost Lady couldn't join us today, but we do have a special guest co-host. His name is Bujy.
What's
happening, Bujy? Did I tell you so? Bujy was my first radio husband. Yeah? Is it safe to say that, Bujy?
Yeah, we were.
Very safe, actually. Very safe,
Yeah.
One and only radio husband.
No. Not really. But I had so much fun with you on air. You were one of those people that really couldn't hold back. You know, You know what I mean? Like,
I heard. Is it true? Because I remember you were working with Dineo Ranaka one day, I get.
Yeah.
And then she got pregnant. So she went on maternity leave. And then Tumelo comes to me. He's like, yo, dude, we're going to need you to do the show for like 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Until Dineo comes back or what. So I was doing the show with you.
Yes, you're doing the show with me.
And we killed it so much. Within a week, she came back.
Pregnant as she was.
Yeah. Pregnant as she was. She was like, I became insecurities. Like, honestly speaking, you know, I couldn't believe at that time, you must understand something. With me, I was even more liberal with you. Because I'm just like, same age group. We used to think the same.
Yes.
And then when Dineo comes back, I'm like, fuck, and there goes my life.
That's radio, man.
Oh,
that's radio.
Yeah.
So you'd say you'd prefer working with me than her?
Yeah. In most cases.
Yeah.
In most cases. Just I love my girl. She knows I love her. But there was a way of she does radio that sometimes I'll be like, I just want to do certain things. And I've got a way of thinking, but at the same time, I learned a lot from her because she had a certain structure. And with her, she hated features with all her life. Like, don't give Dineo features every day. She'll be like, oh my God, we're doing this again. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's a feature, D. Just roll with it. Like, no, fine. Be more creative. Yeah. And ever since then, it's hard for me to get stuck on features.
Yeah.
I get bored so easily.
Yeah, features are a thing of the past, man. People still do features.
People still do features.
Hey, my man, they do, bro.
They do features, and you sit there, you're just like, oh my God, again, we're doing this. Namhlanje.
Remember, Bikwa were driving and they did a riddle on radio. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, play that CD of yours. Riddles.
But radio's gone to the dogs now. Yo.
It's bad, bro.
Female dogs, to be exact. That's where it's gone to.
Well, it depends how famous you are.
Out?
The more famous you are, the longer you stay on radio.
Is that why you left Metro?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought you're famous. You're on TV and shit.
No, but I think also with Metro, it was an open discussion with my bosses and I. And when you leave Metro, you don't want to leave Metro when you're angry.
Yeah.
And most people, when they leave the SABC, right, they leave with, I have issues with the bosses. You know, my bosses actually protected me.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to lie, like my bosses had my back because they also knew that, you know, I think in a certain way because it's quite open with them. The only thing that you must be careful of when you at a certain radio station is the colleagues. Guys.
For real.
Yeah. Do you know people that you think they've done so well for themselves, but they will take away from you? And then you're just sitting there, you're like, but what the fuck are you doing? Like, my guy, you've been on radio forever, but you are here behaving like a child. Like, fucking grow up. Why are your balls? Should I borrow your mind and go power me get my friend? Like, there's a time, because I'm just like, you are so grown for this nonsense. Come on. And now you end up like literally resenting your work and not wanting to be there, you know? And one thing that I picked up was that when you reach out to management always like, try to listen to your side. And every time when people leave spaces like that, they usually complain about management. They didn't treat me. No, with me, I have no issues, eh? Oh, no. With my bosses, hey, darlings, how are you? Like, I promise you, I had a good relationship.
Yeah.
Whereby I used to literally, if I'm not feeling well or emotionally unstable, I had that open door. It was just that sometimes you're in a team whereby you just like, you know what? Just have the damn show. Continue. Just run with it. I flourish, Baba. Do what you have to do. We shall see. God ain't no fool.
Yeah.
So it was a dynamic of who wants to outshine who.
Yeah, and then also, and a part of me felt like I was a bit more like silenced, and also felt like I am not able to shine.
But wait, what shows did you start doing when you started Metro? How long were you at Metro?
I was at Metro for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
I started with the top 40, which was quite amazing. I mean, Dineo and I had fun.
Yeah.
It was more like, I think we had to finish off what was cut by YFM.
Yeah.
Because YFM just,
But by the way, the show you did with Dineo at Y was iconic. Fucking amazing.
Till today, I listen to radio and I still want to hear that type of magic. It cannot be duplicated. It happened and it stays there. So I wish you can just go and buy those podcasts and sell them on like iTunes or something,
Yeah.
Like buying your masters as an artist.
Yeah, you got it for
Yeah, you just go there like, hey, why? Thank you very much. Can I please have my masters? How much is it? Split. And then, because that was quite legendary.
Yeah.
Kuto Teledi is doing Drive now. I think she'll be legendary.
Of course so. Yeah. Can I open up Mr. Snacks? I think she'll be quite good. She'll be, yeah, she No, I love Kuta, guys. Don't do that. Make sure that you do. I don't know. Where do people get that voice, guys?
That's what me and my woman call it. We call it the voice.
Like, where do they get that voice?
I think from Bonang. It's very Bonang.
But Bonang with her, it was a nice transition because it was more of Muriri Musisi Manala. And then she came back, and she did top billings like, when you... But for her, it works. But now I feel like each and every female on radio will try and pull that. And I'm just like, whoa, see, Pina, like, where are we?
So aren't you friends? Why don't you call her and tell her, hey, cool down with the voice? Good.
I think it works with the white market. I think they really enjoy having someone that speaks like that. I think they really do enjoy the and then he's like, yay, girl! Yo, we are linking. We are. You know, when people do that thing, and the funniest thing is that when people do that on radio, and now you hear then someone saying like, you're not articulate enough on radio, you need to sound in a certain way. And trust you me, there was a time my content producer sent me a voice over when I was doing the hacks at Metro, and then he says to me, Bujy, I want you to listen to this, how clean it is, and then I'm listening to this woman. Yeah. So what you have to do is that you just cut a scissor and then you mix, like she speaks like that. It's like that monotone. And then I was like, I ain't gonna do this. Yeah. I said, no. I was like, if there's a problem, then tell my bosses, call me, but I am not gonna sound like this. Because I almost ended up being like that person, being literally sounding like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our temple. So right now we're about to, like, it's, Yeah.
So yeah, you do top 40. You get there, you do top 40.
I get there, I do top 40. After top 40, everything goes well. Then I get to do the weekend breakfast.
Oh, okay. That's a nice gig.
That's a nice gig, the weekend breakfast, and which was really, really nice. And I did the weekend breakfast for 2 years.
Liman.
With Moji.
Oh, is he the guy you're talking about who's been doing radio for long and is what?
Yeah, part of me is, it's like rest, and I'm not saying this because I'm bitter or anything. with so much respect, to say when God is giving you something so special and you are that amazing, the last thing you want to do is to start competing with the younger audience. You know, it's like me now hating on La Sizwe, hating on, like, those people are young, allow them to grow. If you're going to be the bigger brother, guide them through the process. Don't be a bitch about it. You know, it's like, come on.
But they all do that, these OGs.
Like, this OGs, like, and then it's like, yeah, you don't know radio does what? It's like, come on, relax. People evolve. Like, if you really want to be that type of person, guide me through the process, because I'm also not perfect.
And it's a different time.
It's a different time altogether.
And it's an opportunity for him also to,
you know, to really
keep up with the young ones.
You know? And so so I did that. And then also,
but Moji's good, man.
No, Moji is amazing.
I like his radio.
And one thing about him is that he allows you to be, but don't be too much.
So it sounds to me like it was more off-air issues than rather on-air magic.
Yeah, it wasn't really on-air matters. It was like off-air issues and, you
personalities clashing.
Yeah, and also I think I went through a really, really hard time in 2020. Also, like, in my personal life, I wasn't okay. You know, I couldn't give myself. And also because I love Metro so much, I didn't want to take a day off. I'm that type of person who doesn't really take a day off. Yeah. Like, my first year at Metro, I never missed any Saturday. Yeah. Second year, same thing. You know, unless when I went to, like, when I did the Durban July, and then I was able to now start saying, when you're not able to be on air, when you're not fine spiritually, don't do it. Because you end up throwing yourself off, like, you end up actually exposing yourself. And at that time, I was really not, I was going through a lot, like, personally.
What were you broke?
And, no, with Metro, nobody gets broke. No, finances were least of my worries. I don't want to lie. It was just personal things, that relationships, family, and everything. And I thought I dealt with it up until I literally had to take time off and go for therapy. And then I was a better person.
You did therapy?
I did therapy.
Wow. I started it last week. How amazing.
I did therapy.
You started already, bro?
Yeah, I started last week, my dog.
Tell us.
Can't you see the new me? I'm glowing.
Hey.
So I went through, And for you, what is therapy for?
No, someone said I must see it. Euphonic, actually. He said I must go see a therapist.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw one last week. It's quite nice, actually.
Quite nice.
Fuck, it's dope, actually.
No, it's actually very dope.
So what I realized is what they do is I've been operating at a certain frequency. So now they're trying to unlock, like, the other layers of, man, it's crazy.
Although you think, and because I used to blame people a lot for a whole lot of things that have happened to me. I didn't want to take accountability. If something bad happened, it's not my fault. Yeah, it's Blake's fault. Now I'll find, like, a certain excuse to just not take accountability. And then when I had to, it was the hardest thing ever. Also with relationships that have failed. I mean, I've had, like, the messiest relationships. So I sometimes would blame the other person and not see myself as someone that contributed to.
It's always weird when you when you say you've had messy relationships, because, like, usually women are the ones who are messy. Guys, we chilled, man. We don't have a lot of things.
Yeah, no, it's about men to men. Guys.
Zona
Men to men. There was the time I was like, if literally being gay was a choice, I would have chosen to be straight. I would have backed down a long time ago. I would be like, actually, peace. Yeah. I am out. I'm going to get myself a woman who's going to listen to me, who's going to cook and do the cleaning and do everything. I promise, because I was just like,
Are you serious?
I promise you.
Niggas have issues.
A lot of issues. Bad motherfuckers. It's mommy issues, daddy issues, father issues, nigga be broke at the same time. You're just like, where do I even... And you can't even fix them. That's the thing.
No way.
I promise you guys.
Because with us, it's the woman that always comes with the problems and the baggages.
No.
I kid you. Am I lying?
That's a lie.
How many women have you met with saying exactly what Bujy's saying, and then they say but the dick is good? The guy's broke, there's a problem, daddy issues, unemployment issues, homeless, all these things. It's niggas. These days, it's niggas, bro.
Those days
Women are just maybe... Guys take it easy, right? With a lot of things. Women, dramatic, yeah. But generally, I also have issues, bruh.
With men, guys, I'm not what I know.
Okay, Sol, I see you.
No, listen, I'm not betraying the team. I'm not betraying the team.
You're scared, mother.
Nah, not even. I'm telling the truth, bro. In this day and age, bro. This day and age.
Dog, when your woman goes out, are you calling her 10 million times a night asking where she's at?
Hence I
she's
said,
with?
women have the drama.
But that's what I'm saying.
Niggas are laid back.
But the thing is, when a woman does that, let me tell you, let me school you a bit. When a woman calls maybe 10 times, where are you? Yes, it's like she's being insecure or insecurities, it's fine. But now, once she stops doing that, you should be very worried.
Stop caring. Yes, she has
Once
stopped
she
caring.
stops.
Yeah.
Even checking where you are, what time you're getting home.
Yeah.
But you should know, Wuti, Shem.
Yeah.
Chaile, or she's busy fucking someone else. She has got herself entertained. That's because that's what women do. They will go, they will show you that drama. And then when they leave, babes, then you're like, my woman is so cool. And the next thing you are there 18 years later with that taco. When she was busy cool. When she was busy being cool, you must know. She was totally distracted by someone else. So you must be very, very careful.
I agree with that.
Yo, because I was at the queer day on Friday and she called me like 20 million times.
You at queer day?
Yeah, I had Maboneng.
You're a queer day.
I'm rebranding.
Nice.
I would have loved it. It would have been such an amazing moment.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, you're saying you're not at a good space, yes.
Yeah, so personally, I also couldn't offer myself, being better. And it was shocking how my personal life was now used against me.
Shit.
And then I said today, have you ever now had to block all of your colleagues?
Jeez.
Are you
Block.
serious?
Yes, I blocked.
Oh, so it's used against you by your colleagues?
Because now you can hear, even when they're asking you questions by bosses, that this is something that you're not in that space with me. There's something that probably would have happened. Maybe because my show was at 6 a.m. Chances are I'll be leaving the club at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and get to studio at 6.
Yeah.
And my bosses wouldn't see that. But because someone just saw, and then
they snitched.
And then now they snitch. Hey, they snitched on me hectically, guys. So, and the thing about me is that, do you know I didn't even confront them till today? I think when they see this, they'll be like, "Oh, I kept quiet. I kept to myself."
You could see it.
I could see it. I used to have messages. I used to have a person that doesn't work for Metro getting messages about me, saying he's doing 1, 2, 3. He's doing 1, 2, 3. I just spoke to the bosses now, and I'm like,
And at this moment, you're co-hosting with MacG.
yeah, and I'm just like, wow,
Sounds like the Wild Wild West.
it is. And I remember when I was told, you need to start being very careful because you're too trusting. You're so easy with people. Listen, I work on TV. On TV, we don't usually work like that. If we're doing a show together, you've got a full team. You all respect the crew. If there's something that I'm not happy with, like maybe Sol is done, you go to Sol and say, listen, Sol, I don't like 1, 2, 3. Then you solve it. You don't go
You
to head
solve
of
it.
channel. You don't go to head of channel and start saying, yeah, you see there. Yeah.
But that's how it was like at Y. Like, we're like a family, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
It was that because this is where I come from. Even whatever issues I had with Dineo, we'll sit down, we'll iron them out. Like, I want you to be more professional. I want you to be on more time. And I worked on that. Or I'll say to Dineo, I feel like this is 1, 2, 3 you're doing. I'm not happy. And you work on that slowly but surely. But now when you are in a space whereby you're not even given that opportunity, to really learn to say, actually, my guy, now, Bujy, come on.
Is it because everybody wants everyone's show?
That's the thing. And they don't understand. I'm one person. I'm so supportive. MacG, you can be the anchor of the show. You can have Sol as the co-host and have me as a contributor. I know how to shine in my corner.
You're a professional.
If there's something that I know how to do. I know how to shine in my corner. Don't think, you'll be saying things and I'll start saying, also, thank you for choosing the Mighty Man Try Family. Now try. No, I know how to shine in my corner. I think it's a gift because people don't understand that when you work with certain people, like there's a structure to the whole team.
Thank you.
Not everybody's supposed to be the head and what. If Dineo is the anchor, I'm the co-host. Do your thing, girl. I'll support you. When she says now, I want you. It's just a matter of respect. That's one thing that I've never understood. When people want everybody must be the same. I'm just like, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Wow, but you've grown, eh?
Work your way through the process.
You've grown, eh?
I've grown, guys. I'm a beast.
Hey, because when I met you, a little fly, doing fly things.
Yeah, I mean, age allows you to do those things. And even now with the certain things, I'm able to say no to certain shows. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it.
Have you rejected a show?
I have.
Which one?
I don't want to mention this.
Which station?
But this was a couple of years ago. It was with E. It was with ETV.
Oh,
and then I was
TV.
like, don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Why?
Club 808.
No. Club 808, what hurt me about Club 808 is that I wanted it so badly.
Yeah.
And then, the industry, people talk, and then someone comes to me and says, Bujy, hey, your name was put forward, ne? But someone's like, aye, not that one, you're Papa, man. Yes. And you hear these things being said about you in boardrooms, you're like, you're not even giving me a chance. The first thing you show, which we are Papa, you forget that actually he's talented. Actually, he works very well with people. Actually, he's one of the most creative people I'm one of the most creative people that I know in the industry because with every show I've done, I wasn't just a presenter. I'll be content producer as well because there's a certain way that I know that a viewer needs to receive certain things. And when you try it, I'm just like, yeah, it's not going to work. I know that I did get a lot of people losing their jobs because I ended up writing my own script, ended up being my own content producer because I am that hands-on. And when I hear such talks, say someone who's the big boss just said, that's on your Papa, don't give him that.
But this is why I love the digital space. Because it's not about who you know,
what happens,
whose dick you suck.
Exactly.
It's about talent.
And then you sit there, you're just like, wow. And then when you look at those people,
but have you sucked some dick for like a gig?
No. Maybe if they tried me, I would have. Just try me. Let's see if I'm gonna say no now. Oh, just call me and say, listen, suck some dick, Bujy. Let's see. But I was never given the opportunity to.
At least allow me the opportunity to say no.
Allow me to say no. Don't just sit there and assume. Okay, this one. Hi, guys, come on. Try me.
Oh, shit. Fuck. So, when you hear stuff like that, it must hurt because you're an honest soul, man.
It hurts so badly, and others even use it against you. And another thing with me is that when we go to these events, MacG, I've got a problem. I don't know how to suck up, I don't know how to suck up,
and it's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game. Now that I see MacG on a run, then I'm just standing there next to. I don't know how to do that. I am the worst. Yeah. Even with my bosses.
Then you gotta start saying people's songs are nice when they're not.
When they're not.
I heard your song is nice.
So nice. And then with me, I'm just like, I don't want to sit with you. You're my boss, I respect, because I respect my boss. I'll be like, it's all cool, fine. If we have a chat, let's have a chat. It'll be genuine. Yeah. How are you doing? Hey. But now the fact that I'm going to call you in the morning, ask you how have you been, and then now I don't have time.
We gotta follow each other on social media, respond.
I've heard that people buy even their bosses expensive gifts, You lie. Yes, just to maintain. I promise you.
It makes sense.
And then when you hear such things, it's just like, But I wouldn't buy you a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't have a Louis Vuitton bag myself. Why would I do that? So people go through those insane, just to maintain the relationship. And I've always said, with entertainment, talent will always prevail. With everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And it's the age of talent.
That's the age of talent right now. It's you can call so many people and do whatever. And I just sit there. I once said to this other guy, I was like, yeah, we wanted to call you, but I ended up calling someone else because we're quite not sure about you, you know.
How many people do you think, when you listen on the radio, can hold a podcast together? Just 1 hour. Just 1 hour. No music, just talent and
No
content.
feature, no riddles.
No feature, no riddles. No, it's very few, hey?
Bad, eh?
You can't hide behind the music.
You can't hide that, but yeah.
No voice notes.
No voice
news
notes.
bulletin.
So that's the voice notes. 071 354. Tell us what you have to say.
Hey, a lot of people would be out of jobs.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Because I remember there was a time when we did radio, we didn't even need music.
Yeah. The music was getting in the way of the content.
People like, enough about that song. Stop. Hey, shut that AKA song. It's fine. Just continue talking. Because people sometimes, we're in a world whereby if you like a song, you can literally purchase a song. You know,
I was listening to some show the other day. They had a feature called 7 in a Row.
What's the
Seven songs
in a row. Top 7.
So when do I talk?
When do you do your job?
7 in a row.
in a
That's
row.
basically like shut the fuck up and play the music.
Exactly.
Oh man, that is crazy, man.
So that has been the whole journey.
So what are you doing now?
Now I've been busy with, I've been busy writing my script, forms and CE, and trying to submit a few stories there and there, and also focusing intensely on music and also DJing. I'm now a resident.
You're a DJ now?
Yes.
Hey, shout out.
And he sings
And I
also.
sing as well.
You sing?
I've got like 2 singles out. You're
fucking kidding
I
me.
promise you.
Bujy, you're a star.
I stopped waiting for opportunities, just like I just do it, So right now, my sister and I, we're working on an EP.
Wow.
Which is almost done. And then obviously a DJ.
What music do you play now?
I play R&B and soul.
Oh, you do?
So I am that, but I also play house because sometimes you get booked out of the province.
and
they
they
don't want to
want-
hear Tamia. They come tech.
Yeah.
This other lady, I remember one time I was in the Eastern Cape at Tinach. So I'm playing like old school kwaito. This girl, she's been standing there. People are vibing like, yeah. Then she says to me, like, and then I'm like, then I went, then I played the piano, and then she just left the other fence, and then I'm like, yo, DJ's even tough.
Yeah, man. Being a DJ now is not the same, man.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
No, totally not the same. Not the same. Even with, because I remember people were like, yeah, everybody's now a DJ. Everybody's now. I'm like, but you cannot really close that door for people to come. You cannot say there's only limited people can have a podcast. I mean, it's open for everyone.
Yeah.
It's up to you how well you do. And with me, with R&B and soul, I was
That's
supposed
nice.
to play hip hop. I was like, I don't like those songs. I go, hey, pussy fuck. Hey,
Pussy fuck.
Like, I'm tired of that nonsense. And then usually I would like to play a Ringo. I would like to play my figures, or that's usually my playlist.
Do you think we're ready for a gay rapper as
I
a
think
country?
South Africa now, yes.
Nah.
Yeah, no, now.
Yeah.
Especially the my 2000 gays. Hashem, they're also showing us flames. Like you sit there, you're like, yo. Like we were not that brave, guys.
For real.
No.
Yeah.
Those shorts and skimping, like they're walking there, you buy shakers. It's like, and you're just like,
There's
am
a
I
guy,
missing something.
because I used to play, I was a resident at Babylon. You know Babylon?
Yeah.
And there's a guy, man, he was good, man. He was a rapper. And I forgot the guy, man. Shit, man, if you're watching this, please hit me up on the WhatsApp
Gay
line.
rapper.
Yeah, gay rapper. He
Dope.
had a catchy song. It was like, you're not my type. No. You're not my type. Something about you're not my type. But it was sick. I'm like, this is dope.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think you are right.
Yeah, like now we are ready. Trust me, like it's that the alphabet gang is fighting, and which is something that I've been waiting for so long.
But do you think the hip hop community will receive it? Because they they have a lot of gay
this pink
slurs.
money. We don't need their approval anymore.
Nah.
Because before, to be like, you need to hang out with it. You don't care.
Cosigns.
Our cosign.
No
Right now, you can do your own thing. Just just be consistent.
And let's be
That's
honest, there's some rappers that are in the closet right now.
Definitely.
Nah.
Definitely. Well, I wouldn't know, but I'm saying definitely there are. Like everywhere, guys. Do you not matter point up?
But who's gay? But, when you're around them, your gaydar goes off the roof. Like,
Hey, leave me alone. Hey. A lot, actually.
Throw some names there.
For real.
Throw some names there.
A lot. Like I'm just like, usually what I've learned, to be honest with you guys, I don't care who sleeps with who anymore. Who cares?
let's drop names. You'll tell us. Like
No.
Gaydar 9. JR. He made the circle bigger.
He made this.
Hey, my nigga, I don't like discussing. I've seen the people that are so straight. Where my kid, where my kid is so off, so please stop. I saw someone. I'm sure you guys saw that video. Someone was doing a dance move.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video?
I'm still by JR making the circle.
You need to stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, let's go on. It's fine. You don't want to tell us. It's cool.
Nah.
Yeah.
And because like I'm not really that used to them for me to start making such assumptions.
Which will be seen as accusations.
Yeah, this one is because they won't take it kindly. But one thing that I've learned is everywhere. Guys, mentally as an E5, just know that 2 out of you, either 2 out of 3 have been with a gay guy or one day will still do it.
Whoa.
Name count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, Lana.
Can be you, so
Blackie, my gay radar goes high by Blackie there.
But guys, I want to remove it to the world whereby people won't care anymore.
Yeah, but that's my thing.
That's the thing. People
And that's
don't,
okay.
like, I'm serious. Like, people will ask me, do you know that so-and-so is gay? I'm like, is it?
Who
You know,
cares?
I'm like, as long as they didn't rape anyone.
Exactly.
It was consensual. Listen, they can fuck away.
It's your body.
It's your body at the end of the day. Like, I am over that. Smang monkey gay, smang man. Even if you don't come out of the closet, even Andile Ngube, people will just be attacking him.
Shame,
People come to me and
man.
ask me, do you think he's gay? I'm like, guys,
Who
do you really think I
cares?
sit there and look at Andile and really try to suss him out? If it's not really my business.
Because, as a straight guy, I don't go around looking at people if they're straight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's also very rude of us to recruit people. We've got this tendency of recruiting people. I'm
Or
not sure
expose or outing people.
of outing people. For me,
yeah.
Outing them out.
Sol was I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly don't care. Like, it's not even, doesn't change my life, doesn't do anything.
Who's your type between me and Sol? Who would you date?
I would definitely go for Sol.
Sol! But you guys are both Big Macs.
Yeah? I like them big, honey. Sol will stand a better chance, even though he's annoying as fuck. Even though, hey, he's a headache.
Bujy mina. All
No,
night.
definitely. We are also picking in. The short ones, then you find them there under you.
Which one is this?
Which one?
That time I'm this big. That makes you so like, what? I'm scared of this one. See, my stomach loud. I'm like, hey, Baba, stop.
Oh,
It's
that's
enough.
funny, man.
So, yeah.
But you've never dated anyone famous, ne?
No, I haven't.
What is your type, fella?
In relationships? I mean, I think I'm not type, yes.
If
If I like you, I like you. I never really got off my way to But now I think I'm going to start dating older guys.
Older.
Because I'm tired of raising men. Like raising someone else's child. You can feel, you see, which you are still raising a child. This person is not clear enough about what they want.
What did you think of the Somizi and Mohale relationship?
I think it's sad. And one thing, someone came to me also when we were at Queer Day. They was like, so your friend is going to get divorced. Listen, Somizi and I are not friends, or Mohale and I are not friends. But I was like, this is not something nice that you can really celebrate. Like, come on, get a life. It's not. We one thing that makes the gay community to be quite weak and so vulnerable to attacks is because we don't know how to protect each other.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean,
that sounds like black people in general.
Yeah, we open, like they will celebrate like it's but for me, I'm like, that's not a nice thing to celebrate. Like, I really wish they could, if it's really happening, you know, it's not a nice thing to go through. But if it's not, then kudos to them.
But I saw, because I used to watch the reality show, and he proposed in Paris. And while I didn't even cry, not even one tear, I'm like, nigga, you're in Paris. At least a tear. Yeah.
No, he did this.
I'm like, something's wrong. Yeah.
You know, we want marriage so badly. No one's even trying. And it's like, will you marry me?
Oh, shit.
I don't think, I'm sure I'm ready. But he couldn't.
Yeah, dude.
It felt a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Just like,
Not even like, oh my gosh, no way.
Where are you, baby? Yes! The fucking Samantha wants to marry me.
Yeah.
You know, but I think they're a good thing. They still have a good thing happening for them, all in good time.
Yeah.
All in good time.
And I love Somizi. What a great guy, man. Have you worked with him?
I've worked with Somizi a couple of times, and we're cool. He's okay.
Yeah. Somizi. Would you ever do a radio show with him?
With Somizi? I would rather do a TV show with someone like him, not a radio show.
Yeah.
I don't think with radio we would be really compatible.
Who do you think would be compatible on radio?
Compatible.
Compatible, yes.
Yeah, compatible.
On radio,
No,
who do you think you'd be compatible with?
Me right now,
Yeah.
in terms of a gay guy,
No.
Anyone.
Not a gay guy, just
Anyone.
general talent.
I would...
Who would you love to do a radio show with?
Bonang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I had... My radio experience with Bonang was really, really nice. I really loved enjoying with her. And I also love the fact that she has this absolute, like this over-the-top personality that I really enjoy.
Radio needs Bonang. I feel like she's got unfinished business.
She does have a lot. And who else? MacG, obviously. Like, I think will be the meanest radio team ever. The likes of, do you remember Linda Mbuso?
Oh, yeah.
Linda Mbuso.
Yeah,
I remember.
Linda was in the closet, no?
Yeah?
Yes.
No, he's out.
He's out now.
I think, man. He's cool, man. He's out. He's living his life. Doing great things.
Living the life.
I remember. He's got a podcast now also.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And there's also another lady that I love so much that I've worked with at Metro FM. Marianne.
Marianne, I don't know her.
I think she does the night slot. I've stood in for her in a couple of times. I've stood in for her.
Who was the highest paid at Metro? Who was the highest paid?
I don't know. I never really bothered asking. You know, I literally took Metro as a gig. Like, I worked and I left. Like, I never really wanted to know the politics. Who's eating what? Who's doing? I was just like, I really don't care. I think that's why maybe I had such an open relationship with a lot of people, because I really didn't have time to sit and do the whole gossip thing.
Find out who's
And
snitching
find
on
out.
you.
Yeah, and also, no, finding out who's snitching on me, that happened. It was just God exposing people. Say, this is what being said about you. I still talk to some of them, by the way. They don't know that I know. I think after this, they'll start.
Who are you close with? Who were you close with working there?
At Metro.
Yeah, obviously Dineo.
Obviously, Dineo,
That's it.
Marianne, few people. I was never really close to a lot of people.
Wow.
I never really made like Kawaliratu, we'll see each other, it's nice.
So you weren't part of the cool gang.
No. And I don't function well in the cool gang thing.
You'll fit in right well here.
I don't think if there's something that people have even picked up, because I do not function in that space.
Yeah.
Because it is quite toxic.
Do you still like beating up people? Remember you almost beat up Bobster.
I stopped.
Yo, you-
after I got arrested, guys.
You got arrested.
You don't know.
Arrested.
I got arrested. So ever since, it was the worst experience ever. Like literally locked. And then had to be bailed out. And then while I was bailed out, and then...
And you're a Metro FM DJ at the time?
No, it was before Metro.
Oh, before.
At that time. And then now...
So the high criminals?
Okay. Guys,
Yeah.
because I had a temper, like
Oh, yes.
like a temper, like quick fast.
Yeah.
So I beat up my neighbor.
Whoa.
Who used to be very abusive towards my mother. Like that guy was a really mean person.
To your mother?
To my mother.
So in Orange Farm.
In Orange Farm. So now what happens that after mother passed away, when it was Umlindelo, this guy took out this huge ass speaker, started playing music.
Whoa.
And then like he was quite rude. And then when we had a fallout, me and him, it was when they tried attacking my younger brother with a pang and a baseball bat. So now one thing they didn't know about me, which is this one, that I can handle a fight. So I'm morse-count everything. You kidding? Promise you. It was really, really bad. And then when I got released the following day, and then Twitter got the news because the police sell these stories.
Yeah.
No, they do.
Yeah.
Like
And most of it is fake news.
I knew the way the story was written that they got the docket, but now they didn't have the right facts.
They had to spice it up.
Because now it came out as Bujy stabs neighbors.
Yeah.
Why would I stab a neighbor? I don't even use weapons. Where would I even get a knife? They're the one that had the baseball bat, the panga, the knife.
So it's not Bujy defends his younger brother.
No, it wasn't written like this. Bujy now stabs neighbors. And I didn't even use the knife, you know? And now we got arrested. I came out the following day.
Are you that? He's beast mode. He's like, I didn't even need the knife.
I don't. No, nah. And then on a Wednesday, when I was leaving for Durban, July, on Thursday, Wednesday night, police come and arrest me again.
You lie.
And I'm like, guys, what's happening? They're like, no, we were only charged with one case. You also beat up the other brother. You only opened the case now. Then I went there, I sat and I started crying because I realized, Uchi, this is deeper than I literally fought with fools and who use this to their advantage to literally now get me back to jail every opportunity that they get. And then...
So you can stoop to their level.
Exactly. And then I remember my attorney came, we did the whole court hearing thingy. I didn't want to appear. They said, it's fine if he doesn't want to appear. Then he did it for me. Then I left. I came home, packed my bags, and I left for Durban. And then I did the whole Durban July. And I was working in Durban at that time. And I'm just like, these people are now trying to mess up with my bread, you know? Because I am booked. Like, you know, when you like, your schedule's just like Thursday, Friday, Saturdays.
Yeah.
Like, I've got so many bookings. I'm like, so now you just want to ruin me.
For no reason.
For no reason. And they kept on pushing, like, Daily Sun calling me. And I just started ignoring the story and they faded away.
And then what happened with Bobster? Because you wanted to beat him up as well.
Bobster was rude, guys.
Bobisto?
Bob is such a nice guy.
Bobster would say, there was like, at that time I was still an intern at Y.
Oh, Y Academy.
Y Academy. And remember, Bobster now, they come to you with... So Bobster has so many people. And now Tamaria gave us few tags.
Yeah.
She was specific. Don't give them like, don't give them like... If they've RSVP'd for 3, it's 3. So Bobster has a squad.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you can't get in, my guy. Like, this is the only tags we have. You want some of the tags? I'm like, no, you're not having them. Bob's like, for Seko and I was like, shy, I mean. I'm like, yo, Bobster, if you only knew, my guy.
Because you're still a dude and you're huge, bro.
That's like, I don't get it. Sometimes when you're a bit feminine, you see the hair, you think,
Yeah.
Zach bet, I'm
Still a man and
Zach bet.
huge,
Zach
bro.
better. It's just that now I don't do those things anymore. That was my hardest, like my biggest lesson. Like,
So you didn't fight? You didn't guys?
no, we just pushed each other, and then we didn't. But now we're fine. Even at Metro, when you see each other, hey, Popstar, hey, Pop.
Yeah.
And then Sol, didn't you almost fight Sol?
So I nearly threw a cup at him. at YFM. Sol uyadelela, guys.
No, I'm telling you.
Sol uyadelela. Like, there's people that can make jokes and then you just like, it's enough.
What did I do? Sorry,
this
bro.
one went
I was just joking.
You know, my Betty, you must learn to stop. Sol, stop. Sol, stop.
What did I do?
Up until I took that cup, nothing was shy. Nothing was shy, Sol.
Did I mess with your Facebook or something?
And then
what did I do?
Utumelo comes out, our program manager at the time at Y. He's like, Sol, no.
I can't remember this. What happened?
I wouldn't remember. I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was like, and I took that cup, I was just like, yo, it's enough. I'm tired of your stupid jokes.
Yeah.
And it was Sol wasn't Guarane from, he'll start laughing at he started saying to me, so we're saying something about management, and then I said management. And I was like, so it's management. Which school did you go to?
Man, I was a kid. I'm sorry, Bujy. I was childish.
So
I was young.
Management, it's management. So it's management. And then he goes in, how from Tama to management, how now goes into my way. Hey guys, Bujy, you're so bad. He goes on and on.
Man.
And you must understand that time Sol was big, but it was not my size. You know, it was still.
Yeah, you were bigger than me.
I was
Bigger than you now.
now you're bigger than me.
Exactly.
Tables have changed.
Life.
I've got a neck.
I still have a neck. Hey. I still have a neck. Yo, I still have a neck and I still have one chin.
So you made me so angry. And then from there, I started not greeting Sol at all.
Yeah.
I started being up until before and then after I left Wawunis, then I was like I'd forgiven him already. Yes.
I didn't even notice because I was joking. It's nothing personal.
You know, he didn't even I think
Sorry, man.
everybody saw because the whole room, Pindi was even there. Pindi was like, I saw.
Are you cool with your brother now? I read when you were trending in the papers that your brother wrote off your car, crashed your car.
I don't know where my brother is.
Whoa.
This is the younger brother, the one you're
That's the one you fought for.
older.
Or this is the older one now.
No. The younger one.
How many are you in the family?
Yo, there's a lot of us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Your dad was busy, no?
My dad was really busy. On my mom's side, it's just 4 of us. But on my dad's side, others I've never even met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be siblings, huh?
Exactly. Mr. Bikwa, how you doing?
As you were saying, yes.
So with my I haven't spoken to him in years, eh?
Since the car crash, did he crash your car and disappear?
He crashed the car and he drove the car without my permission. I was in Cape Town at that time. And he literally stole the car from at home and went out clubbing. Now, I called him and I asked him nicely, please go and park the car because I can hear that you having fun there. Please, I've been driving for years. I drove you to school. Why when's I saw? I was I'm going to your back again. I let it go. I am clubbing in Cape Town. There's this club called 021, like it's lit, like fire. You know, I'm having so much fun. And then when I get to the hotel around about 4 a.m., I've got 19 missed calls. I'm like, what's happening? My brother says, your car was in an accident. I'm like, how bad is it? He was like, you don't have a car. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have a car? Ati, you don't have a car. There is nothing there. It's finished. And then he sends me a picture. And then I start crying now because I didn't pay insurance.
Yeah, shame, man.
Now, even when I try my luck with insurance, you know, only to find that my brother has a suspended license. So still, I'm screwed.
But he didn't get hurt, no?
He was hurt. He said I must be grateful for his life.
Yeah, but it's just a car. He's right.
And then he said I must be
angry.
grateful for his life. I'm like, well, your life ain't really doing much for me like that. I'm sorry, but that's how I felt. And one thing that hurt me most about it, and I think maybe one day that he needs to understand is that he never even said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He never even came to me and said, I am really sorry.
Yeah.
It's a car, it's gone, it's fine. He never came and sat down and said, I really fucked up. How do I make it better? But instead, he just became a monster, like, you know, and now we started also fighting over my company when I got my contract with Mzansi Magic shooting Taxi Queens because he was a business partner. So if you ever like, you know, he has access to the account, but now he's no longer part of the business. And then now he sees an SMS, yeah, he's like, yeah, you go to the bank. I want my money. Bank. Oh. So the bank calls me like, listen, we've got this guy here who says he wants his money from the account. Like now you must understand this is pre-production money. It's not even money for the full movie. Guys, my family is so dramatic.
He sounds like Ranaka from the Ranaka of your family.
You know, yeah, so, and he's an older brother, number one. So I had to literally go and open a case, and then ever since I opened a case against him, then he never spoke to me.
Do you watch the Ranakas?
Yes, I do.
So funny.
I do.
Yo, I'm loving. Do you watch it, Sol?
No.
I'm loving the new season, man.
No, well, the new season, I haven't really watched it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dineo looks calm, eh?
No,
Like,
she's very calm. She's very centered.
Matured, yeah.
Matured. And even when I talk to her at times, you know, she's just like, you know what?
Because you know, Dineo, the one when we started, she was very feisty.
Extremely feisty.
But this one is like calm. Like, she doesn't want to argue. She doesn't want to fight. You know what I mean?
I think we all get to that level where we're just like, you know what, we've done it all. We were those people. And even though now the entertainment industry will always remember that character. And then when you sit there, when you start negotiating, even with your deals, or you start speaking in a certain way, it's like, now, who the fuck is this? Like, where does this person come from? And also Dineo is in that space. I mean, with her life and how she has a very nice private circle as well. Because most of the times, when we're together, we don't even post. Because remember, usually people like, with MacG, then you post, we don't even. We're just like doing our own thing, our own vibe. It is what it is. No pictures for Insta, because I feel like when I'm with my family, I don't really post.
Yeah.
I'm always with my sister, I don't post. And when you have such genuine friendships, you don't have to post unless if maybe you're going to an event and you're all dressed in a certain way. That's fine. You can do that. But now, you post a man say I post. There's an Insta post. I watch those Instagram friendships. I'm like, this is exhausting.
It's fake people doing fake
I'm
shit.
like,
But we're still waiting for Sol to get to our level. When are you getting to our level, Sol? Being mature.
What level?
Mature, you. You're laughing at the guy making a Manchester joke. How's that mature? What level of maturity is that? Manchester under 15. It's not mature. Please.
Hey, but dude, I'm so proud of you. Like this, I felt like this was a catch-up session. Oh yeah, by the way, our chillers are probably watching, thinking this is a celeb interview.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Well, it's sort of turned into one a bit.
Yeah, so almost. Yeah, I mean,
But the reason why we had Bujy here is because we got a massive announcement to make, Sol.
yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
boys and girls, this is where it's at.
Oh.
This is where it's at. Yo, remove that one.
Hey, remove that one.
Please welcome our newest member to the Podcast and Chill family. Hey, Sol.
I'm gonna have so much fun here.
We are hiring all the radio rejects.
All of them. Osanino.
Radio reject.
You get a show. You get a show.
You get a show.
No politics, yeah.
So how this happened is that I thought about an idea of another podcast, right? And I'm like, fuck, Bujy would be great. So I called Bujy. We met 2 weeks ago, ne?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, we had lunch 2 weeks ago. I'm like, this is what I'm thinking.
Sorry.
And he's like, nah, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh shit, I like that.
Okay, what were you thinking?
It was kind of like what we do, but yeah, what was I thinking? I even forgot. There's so many shows in the
There's so
pipeline.
many, and I was like, this sounds like trending essay. I don't want to do trending essay.
I see. That's a
I'm like,
pop idea.
I'm like, you know, sounds like, well, so did you see this clip? Yes, I saw this clip. I'm like, so scripted. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm in my element now. And the funniest thing was I was planning to start my own podcast. And when MacG came, I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's God's timing.
Now I've
man.
got like a full team because a lot of people just want to jump into YouTube, jump into doing things. I don't like messy things. You know, hey, now you're sitting there, you're just like, what nonsense is this?
Yeah.
And I felt like I've worked so hard for me to just come with something that is so stupid.
Yeah.
And also when I've looking at how you've grown, you didn't also start stupid with your podcast. And so it's nice.
No, we did, but yeah.
No, but it wasn't. Now when you look back, it has some sort of structure.
No, there wasn't, but yeah.
Yeah. I am trying to protect you. You're failing. As I'm trying to, hey, come do this. So with that being said, I was really, really excited, and thank you so much for.
No, it's an honor,
So what's
man.
the show? What's it about?
Yeah. What's it about? Since we
What's
last
the
spoke,
podcast?
what have
What's
you
it
thought about?
called?
What's it called?
What's it about?
Do you have a name?
The name I'm not gonna reveal now because
Okay.
I'm
Cool,
it's
struggling
cool.
with how it should be.
Okay.
But one thing about it is it's all queer lifestyle galore. That's we're going full on gay, lesbian, trans, and we'll be broadcasting mostly in some of the events to sing the culture,
nice.
and also a lot of dance studio sessions as well. That will be happening. So it's literally gay culture on steroids, something that TV has never done before.
Yeah.
And also just there's things that I also don't understand when it comes to, I mean, the whole LGBTQI, you know, and it's like having conversations with bi guys, like when someone's like bisexual, because I'm just like,
Hey, Blakey, we can have that conversation now.
because sometimes I'm just like, you know, we also don't understand each other, and I want it to be an open conversation, how we view relationships. And one thing is to also learn to start seeing ourselves as human beings, not as an alphabet gang. I'm just trying to slowly move away from that. So it's all queer focused, and I hope that
Aren't they going to ban you for coming on the network now? Aren't they going to ban you? Because like, you know, we are no-go property right now.
ban me. No, they wouldn't. I love my gays.
And we've apologized. I mean, Abanaboon to the people. I'm sure they've forgiven us.
But I don't think that we're idiots. We can sense when you're just apologizing for it to just move, not because. And the thing, to be honest with you, Sol, is that you guys represent a way some men or some people in the community still think. I've got family members that sometimes they look at me, if I walk in with the guy who's supposedly my boyfriend at that time, you'll see the you know. So it's just not nice when we hear it and when we see people as influential as you guys saying it. But at the end of the day, it is the reality that we have to deal with on daily basis.
But that's why this podcast, the one that you're going to be doing, is so important.
So important, you know, and just to go back to doing things that are really, really extra.
Oh man, I'm excited. I can see you excited.
And then
bro.
the first episode, I'm literally shaving off my beard. I'm going full drag.
Oh, wow. Your beard.
My beard. What were you thinking?
Hair grows in a lot of places on our body. You could have shaved anywhere. Chest, armpits, pubes.
You want to start with chests again?
Eh?
You want to start with chests again?
No,
Leave the chest.
Now you're going to chastise me for just naming body parts where hair grows.
Yeah, such an idiot.
Leave it in the drawer, bro.
So it's all that. So the whole structure, which is MacG, will have later on today.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
Cool, man.
When is it
Let's
going to
do
play?
We haven't decided. We haven't even shot an
that's
episode
cool.
yet. Yeah.
Shot an
That's cool.
episode.
You know, we
that's
go
cool.
as we
Welcome,
go.
bro. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I think my gays will be excited as well.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah,
lesbians. And my everyone.
And the eyes.
We must try get that rapper guy. That guy is going to be a superstar, man.
Listen,
Yo.
please bring him through. There's also another, there's a few gay guys I've seen who have done like full EPs, they release the songs, and they haven't really been given an opportunity to perform anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and I think with
Rappers.
even rappers, even like musicians, because sometimes
yes.
with our songs, we want to sing about men, and when with radio, you can't really go there and say "Indot I am," and your voice sounds like "Indot I am." I'm being honest. As the reality of
Why? They don't play the music.
oh, you feel about "Indot I am." I mean, look at Threesome. For them to even get recognition. You know, it was so much work for them, and they've paved the way, but still, That's a move. So I want to really give that platform that light to say, actually, there's insane.
But stop thinking about radio, man. Radio's dead. This is where it's at. Like, literally, this is where it's at.
Yeah, this is where it's at. But that's why I'm saying I would really like to have them here to have a full queer concert.
Yeah.
And that is very possible.
We've got a segment called The Hangout where we get up-and-coming artists to perform. So if you're going to put them in there...
I saw the hangout as well. I saw this other guy also was performing.
Yeah.
See, I've been watching.
Welcome, Bujy. All right, cool, man. So before we go, I got to make some announcements. 18th of April, we're doing a podcast and chill brunch at Rooftop Barbecue in Santon. Huh? Are you coming?
Okay. No, I'm definitely coming.
Man, you can spin a set or two.
Do what?
Spin a set or two.
No, definitely I will.
And it's a brunch, so it goes well with R&B.
It goes R&B and so.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Let's chat about that.
Yeah.
Cool. It's happening 18th of April. If you are a member, you can get discounts on the tickets, but do check it out on DJ Ticket. It's brought to you by DJ Ticket. 18th of April. First ever event we're doing this year, so I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm going to look figure
Yeah. Because I get to COVID restricted us a lot.
COVID was a lot, guys.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
So there's only 100 tickets available. First come, first serve. 18th of April, first podcast and chill brunch. And we might actually shoot an episode from the venue that day.
I think you have to shoot an episode.
Yeah.
It's not even a matter of... It needs to happen.
I just don't like live audiences. I get nervous, man.
Is it? Why?
I don't know. I'm afraid of crowds and stuff.
You've got influencer tendencies. They're so good with their own phones. When you put them on set, you're like, show us what you were doing. They just freeze. You're just like, it's easier when you're alone at home with your phone.
Exactly.
Next thing you get hired there by Ismaya. You're like, okay, do your thing. Lines. I'm like, see, influencer versus talent.
Yeah.
That's when it comes.
Anyway. And then Namibia had to be postponed because I had a funeral at home. I had to go to a funeral this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. It was sad, man. My uncle's wife passed away after she gave birth.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, man.
The child is fine.
Yeah, the child is fine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's sad.
That's sad.
Very. So I had to go home. So I had to postpone the Namibia tour. But yeah, we'll still do it, no, so?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, we'll just get a new date. What else am I missing? Any other announcements, Sol? Am I missing something?
Announcements of the show? No, nothing.
Yeah. We'll be back. We're going to record this weekend with
We're
Ghost
back
Lady.
on Monday.
Yeah, we're back on Monday with Ghost Lady as per usual. Bujy, yes, the show is starting. It is happening. Let them know. It's going to be lit.
It's going to be lit.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah, please, I've already have a banner. I'm so forward, guys.
It's got a banner.
Merch, everything. Come with it. Come with it.
Beautiful.
Let's rock and roll, man.
rock and roll.
Sol, you want to say anything before we leave?
No, nothing. We're all good.
Yeah, we're all good, man.
You're so well behaved today. I'm so happy.
What do you mean?
I was really worried about
today.
you.
Were you worried about me? How?
Phela wena, hey, awunawo. Whoa, solo thula.
Whoa.
Go to.
Nah, no, whoa, yeah.
We out here, man. Podcast and chill. Boo.